Lesson product selection. One of the questions I get asked is, how did I decide on making custom suits? And it all started with my coworker, Mark. In this section, I'll tell you the Mark story, give you my 4 steps I use to decide on what to make and qualify it. Then I'll walk you through an exercise to help develop yours. Meet Mark, a fellow coworker I worked with during my banking days. Now, Mark was in a different division in banking and much higher up than I was, but we worked in the same area, and he still to this day is no bullshit, calls it as he sees it type of guy. Now, Mark and I are different sizes. He's 6'2", 195 pounds, and I'm 5'6", 132 pounds. One day I decided to pop by his office to catch up, and during our chat, he looked over at me and said, "Man, you got to get clothes that fit. You're swimming in that." And then I replied back saying, "I look great, plus this is Burberry slim fit, 36 short, with alterations. It doesn't get much smaller than that." He told me to check out the custom suit section or maybe the kids section. I stopped by the big name suit stores over the next couple of days, but their suits were $3,000 to $5,000 a suit. Then I thought, why doesn't any brand offer fit, quality, and price? And then I thought, why don't I create one with all 3? From the beginning of starting my brand, I connected with my product. There was something I wanted, needed, and couldn't find from anyone else. If you don't connect with your product, there's a good chance it will fail. So many people I see get into fashion because they like the idea of fashion rather than looking at it as a business. But the reality is, to create a fashion brand takes hard work. By picking a product with meaning will help drive you to put in the time it takes, and when it gets hard, to keep pushing. Here are my 4 steps I use to determine if I should make a product. Step 1, brainstorming. During this stage, think about the products you are currently using and arrange them in their corresponding category. I recommend only doing products you currently use, as to reduce the initial learning curve for the industry. Picking a product you don't use will make problems so much harder since you don't use it. Step 2, preference. After creating the products within their category, arrange them in their desired preference. The closer you connect to the product to you, the more you'll be motivated to build. Step 3, change. Find the uniqueness in your product. No matter what you're making, if there is nothing you can find to make better, it's better to do nothing with it. And remember, the unique thing can be the process of you doing it. While your pattern can be copied, you cannot. Step 4, the market. While it's great to have a product you use, like, and want to change, you still want to check the market and make sure there's a market for your product. Now, before I go further, let me just say, there's always room for more clothing, as public nudity isn't trending yet. However, knowing what you're getting into will make you so much more prepared. Once you have the type of product you want to do, go and cross-compare it with Google Trends. Google Trends is a website by Google that analyzes the popularity of top search queries over Google search across various regions and languages. The website uses graphs to compare each search volume of different queries over time. Example, if you go to the site and enter suits, you will see a relatively stable market with a slight change going up over the past 5 years, with the exception of COVID. However, if you enter socks, you will see the product as being very single season trending towards the winter months. But this doesn't mean there isn't room to grow. Check out this story on his dad and his son's sock company. So why did I start on custom suits? I saw a product I used, loved, and could not find anywhere at the right fit, quality, and price. And I thought, if I had the problem, there must be others I could help. Well, there you have it. My 4 steps to finding and qualifying a product attaches a worksheet for you to work through to determine yours. And of course, if you have any issues, please let me know.